Dear Elijah and Elena, stop snitching. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's all right to tell on people right now. But when you get older, though, don't snitch. Seriously, um, there are going to be times when you get older that telling on people or telling what you heard, even if you know it is the right thing to quote unquote tell, or well, basically, it'll be different times where you have to figure out whether it's good to tell or not. So what I mean by that is, you all are 4 and 2 years old now. And my son, 4 year old, loves the quote unquote snitch. That's his, every time his sister does does something like hit him or what she loves to do, she loves beating us up in the family. Hit him or scratch him or just does any does things that I tell her not to do. She's just my strong willed baby right there. Loves to wake me up in the middle of the night now. He's gonna tell what she's done. Okay, so he's gonna tell everything. Uh, and that's one thing that's fine now because especially when they've been at daycare or school or what have you, if something bad happens to one of them, I need to know. Mom and his mother needs to know. So if somebody hits you, somebody scratches you, what have you. Obviously, I want my child to let me know if something's being done to him that I can't see. And I always pray that my children stay safe and nobody's hurting them, not a child or not another teacher or what have you. When you get older, though, there's going to be times when people tell you things that it's best to just not snitch, even if you're not overly fond of that person. So, for example, uh, had a new job and I had one of the people that I was working with tell me a lot about themselves, right? And so I noticed that that person apparently is not really too liked by a lot of the other people that we work with. And I've actually had one of those other people that we work with tell me that very thing. That person that you're close to, we really don't like them. And that person that I'm working with, they said the same thing about those other people. What I also noticed is that this person has some issues with their hearing. So the reason that those other coworkers of ours may not have liked them was due to this person not having good hearing. However, this person has not told the others about that disability. And I've thought to myself that I could have told them, well, the reason that you might not like her as much is because of this. However, that is not my place. Okay? So, again, in a sense, I shouldn't snitch on her and tell that she has this disability, which is keeping her from doing whatever they want her to do or hearing them or correctly or what have you. And also, it's not my place. I mean, that's a personal issue. It's not good to go off and tell somebody else's issue. And another thing is sometimes people will tell you stuff about somebody else, their private life that you just don't need to go tell. So, for example, I had one person who told me about them going through issues at home or what have you, and I could have went off and said to somebody else, "Hey, did you know this person's having issues with their marriage and this and third?" But that's not appropriate. Okay, one that puts me into the issue, which a lot of things can happen with that. And then on top of that, that person and I now could have an issue, especially if we're going to see each other on a daily basis. So sometimes the older you both get, you have to learn and understand to just keep your mouth shut. Somebody tells you something they in secret, keep it a secret. Something to think about.